High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is Jalen Tolbert. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Cowboys with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And we know the Detroit offense can score. How about the defense getting it done? They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Khalil Shakir. He's gonna look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Bills started the year 0-2, but now have won 3 in a row, including this one. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. From 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. He does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup. Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
To return, it is Turpin. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. While I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
first down run. Picks up 8, so now it's second and a couple. They'll go again with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. Williams, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Opposite, green. Yellow.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Kyer.
Let's go. Set, go.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Try to run for it with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's Sam Martin now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short returns. And they'll take over there. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, Murray leading the league in passing yardage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Panthers. First down. First down.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Second and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Hubbard. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Loss of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Open man, that's Winslow. He's going to get the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Let's go.
Panthers, first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Set, ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Another Carolina Panther.
50.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. So, backs up after the sack. And now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Young. He's got the first-round pick, Tedero McMillan. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
That's good for a Carolina
We get in motion. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter.
Smith, red.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway.
Yellow.
In trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Opposite.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Smith, red.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. Theomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Let's
11.
go. Get ready. Go. Ready.
Young. Now a screen set up for ETN. And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
Check right.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he will slosh his way forward On the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On second down, a run with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up
On second down, it's Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Prescott now. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Ready?
Tremble
go.
comes in motion.
95. Hut.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Blown check.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll go again with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Dak. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Scorton there to make the stop. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Now Prescott. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready?
And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. And it's the veteran Evan Engram. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Broncos get just their second win of the season. They improve to 2-4. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Eagles improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Alvin Kamara. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Saints trying to avoid a 1-5 start. They have the lead here at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about. Just one field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On the give, it's Williams.
Number 33, Javonte Williams, the ball carrier.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Prescott. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw is Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Here we
and
go.
6.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Pick up there of 19 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. First and
Throw
10.
check.
A run with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the
Throw check.
Off the play pick. Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is third and 10.
defended by Deron Bland.
Come on, set. Set.
Renfro brought in motion.
Set.
To throw, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And a fair catch taken in at his own 2. Not the best of choices there.
At their own
The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a second and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. On the carry, it's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Near his goal line, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly...
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Quick, yellow. Ready. Sticky, green.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the
Out of the shotgun. Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Let's go.
yards to go.
Ready,
The motion man is Sanders. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Down.
Panther.
Ready.
Leggett in motion.
Set.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 3. Brings up second
Ready.
and goal.
They'll run for the first time in their fullback. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
The motion
ready.
man is
Ready.
Sanders.
38. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his big tight end. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Cowboys' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. A give, and here comes Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide.
On the ground, this is Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Yeah!
Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go! 10 black.
Look at play action with Young. He'll step up and run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Try to run for it with Hubbard. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Panthers 1st down.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored,
Here we go.
this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the work is close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And that was very very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game, but fortunately a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. He took a pretty good leg at the end of that one. Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker.
Intercepted. The Panthers
Here we go.
first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
On the tackle.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Stand ready.
Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Williams.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's Prescott. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
1st down, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Dak to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. the run. It's Williams. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. One more time for Williams. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
This one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
From the 6, here comes the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
For a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blue check.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Smith ready.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Check pitch.
Hubbard. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Here's a big one. This third down.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Ready?
We get in motion. Now Young will keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made back at the
Now
22-yard
on second
line.
and long.
Here we go, set. Ready.
To throw is Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Ready. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard
Go
line.
now.
They'll run with Hubbard. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
By Kenneth Murray.
Second down, goal to go.
Brings up second.
One more time, it's Hubbard. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go down to a knee. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs. And we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
10 black.
The motion man is Sanders. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Let's go. 60 reps.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Forced out left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
That's good.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the
Check right.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
15 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
A run with Hubbard. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and 7.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 3.
Set. Hut.
It's 3rd and 7.
Black.
Lee get
95.
in motion.
Set.
To throw is Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Yeah,
And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 15.
On the option, here's Williams. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
It's another run here for Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And
the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one to win it in overtime. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On play action, here's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
such a deflating feeling now on that sideline. Here, you have a shot where you make it, you win. Now your defense has to go back on the field again, and I can guarantee you this is going to...
This one intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one to win it in overtime. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Play fake. Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the field. Second and 8.
Throwing is Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up
Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
For a Carolina
Out of the shotgun. Young. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
That's another Panthers first down.
So, that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. But in the end, 4 quarters and an overtime session couldn't break the deadlock. This game ends in a tie. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's the former Tar Heel back in the Tar Heel state, Javonte Williams. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And here goes Isaiah Pacheco. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the LA Rams. And here comes Derrick Henry. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Ravens are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.